Hello, friends. Today I would like to share some tips to develop and maintain a good, healthy reading habit. I'm not one to complain about changing times, but we can't deny that TV and the internet replaced books in many lives. There are various reasons for this, but we don't talk about enough is convenience. We are all susceptible to continuous partial attention. We are constantly paying attention to the wrong things. Life is full of little moments when you are not doing anything important. If you are waiting at the doctor's clinic or you want to rest after a day's hard work, well, it's easier to grab a phone and just start scrolling. We never want to miss anything and we allow ourselves to get constantly bombarded by information. This is why we might keep checking our phones even when we are not bored, or you may find yourself switching from tab to tab even when you are reading an article you like. If your attention is split, you can't get immersed in the text you are reading. This makes reading feel like waste of time, which leads to even more distraction and procrastination. But you can fight back against this assault on your attention span. Yes, all you need is persistence and some patience. How to ignore the world and just read more. Reading is a habit like any other. So if you want to read more and you feel stuck, take some same steps you had used to get into a new diet or exercise routine. Start small, set achievable goals. Don't get angry on yourself too much if you miss a day. But there are some reading specific ideas that worked great for me. I hope some of them can help you become the diligent reader that you want to be. Number one, pick a book that will help you solve your problem. Learn both from your teachers and from the book you read. Only those things which you really need and which you really want to know, says Leo Tolstoy. Reading books bring us thrill and a sense of accomplishment. If you can think of reading as a problem solving activity, you will be less likely to get distracted while you read. Or you can start with the classics. Read the best books first, or you may not have a chance to read them at all, says Henry David Thoreau. If you read one book per week starting today, you will be able to read maybe 1000 or 2000 or 3000 in your lifetime. I strongly suggest focus on the classics first. For one reason, these books have stood the test of time. Most classics are genuinely great and they can teach you something about yourself. The essential truths about life haven't changed over the centuries. You don't have to finish every book. In the case of good books, the point is not to see how many of them you can get through, but rather how many can get through to you, says Adler. It's okay to put a book away if you don't like it or it's putting you to sleep. I recommend sticking it for roughly the first 100 pages. That's enough time to find out whether the magic is going to happen. If not, snap it shut and reach for the next book. There's no reason to get stuck, and you won't win a prize if you force yourself to go through a book you hate. Your time will be better spent on reading something else. Tip number 3, vary the length of what you are reading. It's important and useful to read longer books. Experts say that book immersion improves your ability to focus, and many of the world's most captivating books are very long. Great stories need time to unfold, but don't discount the power of a good article or Medium post on a topic you care about. And remember, short stories can be more life changing than novels. You can stay mentally fresh if you vary the length of your reading material. Don't go straight from one dense, fact packed non fiction book to next. Instead, zoom through some shorter in the intermission. If you prefer fiction, check out some short story anthologies or poetry collections. Always keep a book or an e-book reader with you when you leave the house. Also consider adding the Kindle app to your phone. Short story collections, quote collections, etc. are a great choice for this. Once you have gotten into the habit of reading, it will be much easier to just keep going whatever the circumstances. In my experience, one book will always lead to another. Remember, if you approach books with love and determination, you will get that love back tenfold. Thank you.